Welcome back to Manhwa Odyssey. In this My Exclusive Tower Guide Part 2 recap, we're diving deeper into the action. Before we get started, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and share this with your fellow Manhwa fans, because trust me, you don't want to miss a single moment of the adventure we have lined up. So grab your seat, and let's jump right in. We see another one-horned raccoon launching itself towards Lee Hoyoung. He grips his sword tightly and swings with both arms, defeating it. He receives a notification that he has leveled up to level 2, but his level is readjusted back to level 1. Grinning, Lee Hoyoung says he fell back to level 1 as expected, but his remaining points are still increasing. The more he levels up, the more experience points he will need for the next level. He thinks it would be easier to raise his stats this way than to level up the normal way. Now, he decides to try raising his stats. He has 4 choices. Strength and agility would be best for a combat swordsman, as strength allows for stronger attacks and agility increases speed and reflexes. However, the stat he needs most now is sensitivity. He continues the tutorial and is notified that he has defeated another one-horned raccoon. He wonders if the one-horned raccoon is not as strong as expected for a tutorial monster. He pauses, pondering how he was able to defeat them easily, even with default stats. The guide notifies him that he needs to use the entire 60-minute tutorial to kill as many monsters as possible. He stands looking down at the defeated monsters, agreeing with the guide but thinking the real issue is how many one-horned raccoons he can find in time. He smirks, knowing it has become much easier to find the raccoons now that his sensitivity stat is at 20. He feels as if he can sense a key with his sensitivity. Lost in thought, he suddenly feels a monstrous aura behind him and is notified that he has defeated all the monsters. A hidden quest is activated. Lee Hoyoung is stunned to see a huge one-horned raccoon behind him, with a notification stating it is a level 2 One-Horned Raccoon Alpha. As it growls, it launches its horn directly at him. Dodging the small explosion caused by the attack, Lee Hoyoung rolls, thinking the attack is fast. He wonders if it is a rhino-like monster, the boss. He tells himself to calm down as he prepares for battle. It is different from the other one-horned raccoons. Without finishing his thought, the raccoon launches itself as if it can break the sound barrier. Lee Hoyoung regains focus, swings his sword, and hits the beast, claiming it is doable. A notification appears that he has defeated the One-Horned Raccoon Alpha boss. He has cleared the hidden quest and is awarded gold, talking to himself that he is actually level 7. Another notification states he has completed the tutorial. He says out loud that he did not expect the hour to feel so long. As he says it is finally over, he is warped to another location with fellow players. Overhead speakers turn on, welcoming everyone and explaining they have successfully completed the tutorial. They are in the lobby of the tower, currently in the C2567 region. Lee Hoyoung is stunned. The lobby? What is that? Lost in thought, he starts analyzing his surroundings. There are 14 men and 11 women. Did they also finish the tutorial and get sent here? Everyone around him is panicking. It makes sense. The entire world changed in just a day after all. Had he not known the world was going to end, he would be panicking too. As he tries to calm himself, he clenches his fist, stating that he is going to make it out alive. We then switch to a blonde, green-eyed woman asking where this place is. An unknown voice replies, "This is the Tower of the End, huh?" It is revealed to be a talking bunny, level 55, named Kumkum, who greets everyone, claiming to be the cutie of the tower and the lower floor manager. A few players around him are shocked and furious, asking what this thing is, thinking it is a kid in a rabbit suit. Another player asks if it was he who brought them here. The lower floor manager guesses that it is a normal response. Lee Hoyoung speaks up, asking if this is really the end of the world. Then what are they supposed to do now? The bunny is shocked, pointing to Lee Hoyoung, stating it is a great question. With a serious face, the lower floor manager states that all 22 players present will participate in a game with their lives at stake. As the players mumble among themselves, Lee Hoyoung is terrified by the news. The manager continues, saying all humans of Earth are currently in this tower. They will work together for each mission on each floor to climb the tower. Lee Hoyoung asks if they can return to their normal lives once they reach the top. Kumkum responds that he does not know, with a cheerful expression. Confused, Lee Hoyoung asks, then what is the point of climbing the tower? Kumkum asks if there is a need to search for meaning in things. Only death awaits those who do not climb the tower. His aura shifts as he turns to Lee Hoyoung, explaining that many people already died in the tutorial. Lee Hoyoung freezes, asking himself why he did not consider that. He knew it was just the tutorial, but some people could not even manage that. As if his mind is crumbling, he says there is no way. Kumkum then asks the players if anyone is willing to kill him, with a smirk. He continues, saying he needs to die to get home and there is a special reward for the one who helps him. Lee Hoyoung is shocked. What? Is this a trap? He does not look strong, but there is no way I can win against a level 55. Lee Hoyoung decides to stand back and watch for now. The guide appears, saying, "Help the lower floor manager Kumkum get home." Does that mean it is okay to attack the rabbit? It never hurt to listen to the guide before, but is it worth doing something so conspicuous? Damn it, what should I do? Another player speaks up, stating they will do it. With a smirk, he asks if Kumkum wants to die so badly, then he should just kill him. Lee Hoyoung is frustrated that he is too late. Kumkum praises the player, saying he will be able to get home. As the player grabs his sword, the player tells Kumkum not to regret it, saying he will kill him as painfully as possible. He swings his sword at the lower floor manager, but Kumkum quickly reacts, punching the player's head clean off. Saying oops, he accidentally counterattacked. His appearance shifts into a more muscular, monstrous form. The remaining players scream and run, shouting that he died. Lee Hoyoung, stunned, with cold sweat dripping down his face, asks what if it had been him. Kumkum laughs and tells everyone it was a mistake, asking for any other volunteers. Did the guide lie to me? We hope you guys enjoyed the episode of my exclusive tower guide on Manhwa Odyssey. Please ensure to like and subscribe for part 3.